Ready to embark on a journey of limitless curiosity? Join us on the Being Curious Show, where we curiously connect teachers and seekers in a safe space, exploring a vast array of topics that spark the flame of curiosity within you. We've created a community for thoughtful discussions where teachers share their wisdom and seekers explore the depths of their curiosity. It's a space where diverse perspectives come together, fostering connection and understanding. Our intention is simple: to ignite your curiosity and create a life that totally lights you up.
Hi, everybody. It's Kelly. I'm back. You're going to be seeing a lot of me in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, you lucky, lucky people. Okay, so today's show is a special edition of our speakers for Edge Life Events Reawakened. You know what? When you start working on something so much like an event, you're like, I'm almost already past it. Like we've been doing so much when it comes to signage and oh my gosh, you guys, the logistics on everything. Yummy food in the VIP lounge, okay? Trust the chubby girl to like want yummy food in the VIP lounge. I mean, it's going to be great. So 2 days, March 8th and 9th in Minneapolis. We're back at the Delta Hotel. Super easy, free parking, easy on and off the highway, very safe neighborhood. And it starts Saturday. Oh my gosh, like everything's like in my head super fast. And I just wish I could just telepathically like just blast it out to everybody. So Saturday, the speakers and vendors start at 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then Sunday, we have a special coffee with angels from 10 a.m. to 11 o'clock. And then the vendors open at 11 to 5. Now, it's daylight savings. I always forget. So I'm starting the show with it. Okay. So we have 55 plus vendors. We have 20 speakers. We have workshops. And tonight is going to be just a little bit of a sampling of our speakers. And I'm going to bring them in order just for my own sanity. And I'm just so excited to just give everybody a couple moments to introduce themselves, create that curiosity, why they're going to be a part of the day, and what they're most excited about. And we're going to take it from here. And then at the end, if there's time, I'm going to do a round robin with everybody and just wrap things up beautifully. So if you want to, I'm DJing this also, but if you want to, since we're live on all the platforms, write any questions for any of our speakers. Just do it, and I will do my best to engage with you. And then to let you know, next Monday night, March 3rd, we're going to have our vendor spotlight. So we were just on Echo Bodine's show last night. We're trying to do a lot of just get to know everybody that's going to be there. So you are curious. Okay. Oh, wait. I have to do this. I get in trouble because I don't mention the magazine enough. Here's the latest edition of Edge magazine. Isn't it beautiful? Like, this one's a good one. I went to Steve. I was like, oh, so who's our cover artist? And he's like, I did it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forget how magical you are. There's my husband. Okay. So without further ado, we're going to welcome Jamie Schweigel to the stage. Hello, Jamie. Okay. You got to get off mute so we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're rocking it. Oh my gosh. We already have people making comments. Behind the scene projects. Like, yay, they're loving everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, this is so fantastic. Okay. So Jamie, you are doing Awaken to Peace, a group collective experience. You guys, anytime Jamie's around, like she's gonna bring it. Why do you think we're kicking things off with Jamie? I mean, like she's gonna like we're all gonna be levitating and then we're just gonna float through the day and it's gonna be fantastic. Okay, so you are 10:15 to 11 o'clock, Awaken to Peace, a group collective experience. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're gonna do.
Okay, so my name is Jamie Schweigel. I'm the founder of the Flying Free Products. I'm an intuitive mindset coach. I bring in 21 years of clinical mental health. I'm also an occupational therapy practitioner. And what we're going to do today, or I feel like it's going to be like today on Saturday, is we're doing a group collective experience. You're going to get to be the first to experience this because I usually do this in my private client sessions. And so when Kelly told me she wanted me to speak, I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to bring it. I'm going to be doing some sound bowl healing. We're going to be doing nervous system regulation, inner child reconnection, chakra rebalancing support. And also, I want to kind of leave some of it to surprise. we're going to set some intentions for 2025. In order to become extraordinary, you have to do extraordinary things. So from my background in the personal development space, my biggest key is helping people heal trauma from the limbic system of the brain, really focusing on that unconditional love for yourself, really tapping into that self-care, setting intentional self-care practices. And what I truly believe from my own experience and with my clients is your extraordinary life begins in your day-to-day activities. So you're literally going to get to experience this with me for that little moment of 45 minutes of reconnecting back within, reconnecting to your inner child, because most trauma or reconnection needs to happen from like your 8 to 10-year-old self. And I want you to go forward into 2025 for it to be your most extraordinary year. And yeah,
Bam. Okay. How do did you like how I was trying to not use my glasses and then I was like, nope, can't do that. Okay. How do people find you?
You can go to my website. It's www.jamieschwegel.com. I have a free mindfulness guide. I don't spam you. When you get your guide, you're going to get over 25 days of mindfulness tips. And I'm going to be offering specials. Come to my free event. I'm offering this free. And I've got specials. And I have something special that I'm going to be launching in March. You're going to be the first to know. It's a 6-month super, super amazing collective experience. So can't wait to see ya.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, that's
Okay.
Jamie kicking the day off. Thank
See ya.
you. Okay. Shayna, you're next. Here we go. Welcome to the stage, Shayna Gallion. Okay. Tell us a little bit
Hi.
about yourself.
I'm Shayna Gallion. I'm a former mental health counselor and the founder of Soul Guides, where I empower spiritually inclined people with a history of trauma and betrayal to learn to trust themselves again and to trust their own kick-ass team of Soul Guides so they can experience healing and belonging. I'm also the author of the multi-award-winning 10 Things Your Soul Guides Want You to Know, especially if you have anxiety, depression, chronic pain, or PTSD. I will be sharing 10 essential insights, not the 10 things in the book, although all the 10 things I will talk about are in the book, including how to rebuild trust, especially after betrayal, what self-care really means, and how our guides encourage us to practice it, and how your guides see you, and what that means for life in the physical world. And I will do all of that without spiritual bypassing or toxic positivity to help you reclaim self-trust, embrace belonging, and engage with the loving guidance that is always available to you.
That is amazing. And I want to let everyone know that, and I shared this pre-show. I read Shayna's book and I was touched, and it was my bathtub time book, the one that you actually could really spend time with. So like the pages are wet, and then I have like the Sharpie markers, and then it's tell Steve this or check that. I mean, so it was just lovely. And when you accepted to be a part of our day and be part of our weekend, it was just so lovely. So I want to thank you for being here. How do
Thank you.
people find you leading up to the event?
Easiest way is to go to my website at shaynagallion.com. It is important to spell it correctly, SHEYNAGALYAN.com. Or if you want to do a little easier, go to soulguidesbook.com, and that'll get you in the back way.
That's beautiful. And thank you for being here. Like, thank you for joining us tonight. You are one of our sponsors. Also, I want to give a little ooh, and thank you for that. And this is going to be a great day. Now, Shayna is going to be at 12:15 to 1 o'clock. Her session is complimentary, and it's a partner with your soul guides, a journey to healing and belonging. And Shayna, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Kelly.
Absolutely. I love your mic, by the way. You're making me sound like I'm an amateur. So it's great. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Okay, who's next? I think Mr. Adam is next. Let's rock. Mr. Adam. Thank you,
Hey,
Shayna. I
Kelly.
really appreciate you being here. Mr. Adam. Okay. Then there's you. What are we going to do with you? I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
I don't know.
No. In what dimension, right?
All of them.
All of them. Okay, here we go. Adam, who are you?
Yeah, so my name is Adam Dintz, and I'm a hypnotherapist and a sacred medicine facilitator. I'm the founder of Eagle Spirit Collective, and we serve sacred medicines across Minnesota and Wisconsin. And I'm also, as I mentioned, a hypnotherapist. And in my hypnotherapy career, I work with a lot of people who have had childhood trauma or other traumas throughout their life, and I work with them to sort of heal those traumas so that it helps sort of ease some of the symptoms they have now in their adult life and where they are in their journey now. And a big group of people who I work with are actually near-death experiencers. And I work very closely with IANS, the International Association of Near-Death Studies, and a lot of their membership, and helping them to sort of integrate the experience they had in their near-death experience through hypnosis. And so I wrote a book about it. Since everyone else is promoting their books, I'll promote mine. It's Back to the Beyond: Exploring Near-Death Experiences Through Hypnosis. And I have a little editorial review from Anita Morjani, one of my most favorite people in the world. And I will be leading a workshop on Saturday the 8th from 1 to 2:30, where in the beginning I'm going to talk a bit about hypnosis, hypnotherapy, how it works. You're going to leave knowing a ton of stuff about hypnotherapy. And then for the second half, we're actually going to do a group hypnosis session where I'm going to guide you to a place where you'll be able to reconnect with a lost loved one, a spirit guide, whatever spirit or entity or being that you wish to connect with. You'll have the opportunity to do that.
I have so many questions, but I'm not going to go there right now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, you guys, this is Adam, Reconnecting Beyond the Veil, a guided hypnosis experience. I've experienced his goodness. Adam is a really great person, soul to have on the planet right now. And what we're going to be doing is Terry Peterson is our breath guru who is unable to make it tonight. She's going to be kicking it off from 11 to 12:30. So you get to start breathing with Terry, and then you're going to flow right into hypnosis with Adam. Like if that doesn't if I mean, Jamie's kicking things. I mean, you guys, the band of amazing people that we're putting together for these speaking and workshops. I wish I could attend all of them because it's just fantastic. Adam, how do people find you?
The easiest way is go to AdamDince, AdamDince.com, and you can find me there, or just Google my name. I'm the only Adam Dintz in the world, so everything I have ever done is right there on Google. But either way, those two ways are the easiest ways to find me.
Beautiful. Mr. Adam, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you, Kelly.
I mean, I just want to give a call out to the Scene Projects and Bubba. Like, thank you so much for watching, and I love all your comments. It's fantastic. Thanks for being a part of the show. It's kind of like a part of the show. Okay, here we go. Thanks, Adam. Oh, and Adam's by the way one of our sponsors because he's magical that way. Okay, go tuck Ella in. It's time for bed. Okay, we're going to cruise on over through the day to Miss Carol Dutton. Carol Dutton, hello.
Hello. I'm so excited to be offering a workshop on Saturday the 8th, starting at 3 o'clock to 4:45. And I am the owner of Being You Energetically, which it just covers all of what I do, everything energetic.
So just show up and be there.
But my workshop is titled, Your Ancestors Gave You More Than Their DNA. So what are you going to learn in this workshop, which is interactive?
Are we allowed to get mad at our ancestors for giving them more than our DNA? Are you going to create space so people can get angry at their ancestors?
Yes, they can
Okay,
get
thank you.
angry, but it's also good to go in with gratitude and understanding that.
Oh, we'll do that too. But we'll just have a little
everything. Yeah,
okay.
We can do a little.
Just a little.
Yeah. So what I'm going to be sharing is a rapture journaling exercise, and we're doing the book promotion. I
There you
was a
go.
co-author in those 2 books. I'm a co-author in another book also, but the Rapture Journaling exercise, it's helpful when you recognize an ancestral pattern that is repeating in your life. I'm going to talk about Irigenics ancestral eye reading, which at the moment you're born, some of your ancestors connect with you. Why? Because they can, and they choose you. What can be found about this connection will be some of the information that I share. And my headphones are going wild. I will be leading an ancestral connection ceremony as a group ceremony for all of us. And there's going to be time for questions and answers. So please join us. It's going to be a fun, interactive session. But what do you find interesting, or why would you want to come? Well, we all have ancestors. But keep in mind that within your very being, echoes of your ancestors' experience reside, both the wisdom that they carried and the unspoken burdens that they bore. These unseen patterns can shape your life in profound ways, influencing relationships, health, abundance, and personal growth. But just as we inherit their challenges, we also inherit the power to heal them. So that's a good reason to attend this workshop. My contact information is Carol Dutton. It's www.carol, C-A-R-O-L, Dutton, D-U-T-T-O-N, USA.com. Or if you want to connect with me via email, it's Carol at CAROL, USA.com.
Carol. I'm just kidding. Okay. Saturday, Carol Dutton, your ancestors gave you more than your DNA. From 3 o'clock to 4:45. There is a $33 ticket fee on that. It's going to be amazing. What you're going to do in an hour 45 is just like.
I've never run all of these together. I've always done separate little talks on them. So it's going to be a magical, fun time for all of us.
Oh, yes. Oh, I can feel it already. I already feel the energy of the event coming. It's like whispering to me. It's like I'm feeling it. It's like, this is going to be fun. And we get like all these amazing people in one and like under one roof. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. Carol, any parting words?
Just be there because it's going to be so magical. All of the vendors, all of the options for workshops, it's going to be great.
I know. I'm super excited. Thank you, Carol. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay. It's Angela Zabel's time. And I think her Wi-Fi is working. So hold on. Here we go. Angela.
Hello, Kelly. How are you doing? I'm so excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited to have you. So in a lot of events, so we're doing a 2-day event. We're trying 2 different galleries and 2 different gallery styles. So we have Angela's going to be anchoring our Saturday. And then we have Eric, Bert, and Diette, who are going to be anchoring it Sunday. And I have to say that these people that are going to be doing the gallery are like some of our favorites. Like, and like, I love so many people, but Angela, like, oh my gosh, I've experienced your galleries and I was like, we have to have Angela. And I mean, there's so many gifted people out there and everybody does their galleries different, but there's just, I love your straight talk. I love how you're just very honest. I love how you can get through the room. And I'm a gallery person myself. And I just love watching you work. So that's my tee up.
Well, thank you so much, Kelly. I appreciate it so much. And one thing I have not done is experience your gallery yet, so I definitely have to do that. One time. But I want to thank you so much for putting this all together. It's so important. And, you know, there's so many great people that are talking. They're going to be here talking, and the people that have already been talking today. For everybody to experience all of these people, I hope you have a chance to do that because there's amazing people here. And with me, I just want to say I work with a team in the non-physical, just so everyone knows right off the bat. And that team is very straightforward. They call it like it is. I always tell people, if you want someone that's going to sugarcoat things, that's not me. You better go look somewhere else. And the thing is with me, everyone that does everything differently. And I just love working with the team I work with. And I know they are always going to bring through the best messages that are going to make the most profound impact for everyone in that room. And that's something I trust them explicitly. I know that they're going to bring one of my things for them. I have boundaries, I said, and it's like, you have to bring the best of the best, and I expect only the best whenever I'm doing something, and they always come through. And this is a time to realize the veil is thinning. There's so many people here with so many great gifts, and this veil is thinning, and we're able to connect with those on the other side easier. One of the things is, during my gallery readings, is you will experience very specific messages from the other side, because that's part of the other thing. Is I tell them I need something very specific from them, because just like all of us know, there's social media, there's everything out there. So I tell them, I want something that's not on social media. You guys got to bring it in, because otherwise people think, well, whatever, you can find it somewhere, but I know you can't. And the thing is with this, there's people here that are doing like Reiki and the energy work during these galleries.
So Angela did tell me that there was the potential that
from the other side,
there we
and
go.
that's something that they share. Hopefully that came through.
You got a little bit. I kind of had to pop in, but then you came out. It's all good.
But you feel their love, and I like to say it's the cosmic hug. It's the hug from them coming from the other side to let you know they didn't leave. And as we go through the gallery, you will see the connections, not only with you and the loved ones, but you're also going to see the connections with other people in the room. There's a reason you're there. And I always laugh, because I never know how they're going to bring people there, but the stories of how people ended up in that gallery are absolutely amazing to me. So, and for everybody, just for you to understand who I am, I've been connecting with spirit my entire life, and
I'm going to let the pause. She has been
I'm just so
experiencing.
excited to share the messages. Yeah, hopefully the words are coming through. I don't know.
Oh no, I was doing blow by blow details for you while you were talking. It was good.
For me, there's something to be learned in each and every one of these gallery sessions. This is a time of expansion of our consciousness right now. And on these gallery readings, they are bringing through information to, I always say, kind of blow your mind a little bit, to expand your perception. And that's what they do. And so this is really a time for you to understand more about your life, their life, and what they're doing now. It's so important. And also during this time, I believe there's going to be a little fun things going on in there, only not in a bad way, in a good way. Fun, because we also are going to probably be.
Oh no, that's like a tease, you guys.
So this is also a time we're going to be practicing some of that also. So hopefully that came through.
It did. Don't worry about it. And I love how you're just like, you're here, but you're there, and then you're there, and then you're over there. It's just awesome.
And Kelly, did you know on the back of your magazine, if you go right there on that QR code, people can just screenshot that, do that, and they can buy tickets. So there you go.
So smart. I love your manicure, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for that plug.
It is going to be a magical time. For me, I learn something every time from them. They are there to teach us. All of them on the other side are there. They're teaching us, and we have so much to understand about our world and their world right now as they are coming together. So this is just a beautiful time to understand who they are, to hear those messages and feel their love. And that's something sometimes I feel like I'm the luckiest person in the world, because I'm like, I actually get to do this.
Do you know what's funny you just showed me is outside each door, we should have a bucket that says fear. And we should have everybody put their fears, leave them outside in the parking lot, and
Oh,
just come in and be curious and to be you show me like elasticity and just be elastic and just like do this, like look over here and look over there, and just like if you're called to buy a crystal, go buy a crystal, and if you want to go have your cards read, do it, and just play and have fun. And that's what, and there's no judgment, and all are welcome. This is a completely friendly event, and it's a very, very safe space. Letting the viewers know ahead of time, we're talking about like how can we energetically clear the hotel before everybody shows up. So we've got these amazing all-star team that are going to help us make sure that everything is just magical and scrubbing bubbles energetically. And yeah, I'm super excited. Like it's so fun, and it's so much work, you guys. I just letting everyone know, Eric and I have been working like oh my gosh, the speed texting that happens all the time, and it's all the things that you don't think about, and then it's this and it's that, but we get there and we feel so, like we were on Echo show last night, and I'm like, she asked me like what do I get excited about? I get excited about watching our speakers presenting and our vendors having a line, and that people wanting to sign up with them, and them just sparkling and shining, and then the vendors that have products that are like trying to move things around their booth because they don't have anything left because they're sold out. That's the stuff I love. That just jazzes me up, and will be exhausted but already planning next year. You're gonna laugh at me, Angela. What are you gonna laugh at? Oh no, she keeps cutting out at all these great times.
I know. You know, you mentioned something about the fear, and I think that's so important, because so many times when I do these expos, there are brand new people walking in that door every time, and a lot of them, and they're very nervous about coming in. I think having something about fear is amazing, because that is a lot of fear.
I'm not going to talk.
I know you and Eric and everyone else on the team have been doing so much work behind the scenes, and it shows, because it is just, everything is just perfect. And I thank you so much for that.
Well, you are so kind. By the way, everybody, Angela and I, when we get on a phone call, we have to book out like hours because we just start going. So I just adore this lady. Well, how do people find you beforehand? I am assuming that if someone wants to pre-book, you're not going to say no.
I won't say no. They can find me.
I'm sorry.
I will have the booth Saturday and Sunday. So when I'm not doing the gallery, I will be doing private sessions. We have lots of things going on there. But you can find me also. Biggest thing, go to angelazabel.com. It's ANGELAZABEL, and you'll find everything there. And also, Kelly, I just want to say thank you so much for all of this, because there is so much in the Edge magazine. And for those of you who don't know, I also do Edge Talk Radio, and that will be coming up. Yeah. But definitely get your tickets. There you go.
Get your tickets. Thank you. And Angela's going to be in booth 104. I know this just because I saw it. So yes. That's going to be awesome. And you guys, it's like 10 days prior, and we have booth numbers. We're being big kids this year. This is awesome. Absolutely. We're super excited. We're going to let all the vendors know that tomorrow, but the speakers get it first. Okay. Angela Zabel, she is doing the gallery 1:15 to 2:45. So it's a nice 90-minute gallery. So you don't have to like try to jam everything in 60 minutes. And that's on Saturday.
That's very good. And I just want to say one other thing.
You're not allowed to say anything more.
Okay.
Go for it.
There are so many on the other side coming in to join all of us, to all of the speakers, all the workshops. I just feel so much excitement for all of them coming in to join each and every workshop, each and every speaker, each and every gallery, and all of the booths. They are just super excited. So am I. I can't wait.
You know, it's really funny as I went, too bad we can't charge them admission. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. but I feel it, and it is fantastic, and I really I'm starting to see stadium seating, so like they're already like coming in. Like this is so much fun, and we get to feel them, and I would invite them like here, there, and everywhere. Just please, you don't have to be in the physical form to enjoy our event. We can market that, Angela. Oh, and then she goes out again. Okay, are you gonna invisible friends attend for free? Yes, Shayna.
Ooh, I like that.
We're gonna market that. Invisible friends attend for free. Oh, could you imagine like all these kids that can come with their invisible friends and then we can invite them? Oh, we need to do that. Okay, so we're gonna leave our fear in the parking lot and we're gonna invite all invisible friends.
Oh, I love it. I just feel every room is just filled. They're saying, I just hear to capacity and then some.
Yes. That's awesome. Okay, guys, here we go. Angela, thanks for jumping on. Okay, again, 1:15 to 2:45, as Angela said, get your Edge magazine and get your QR code thingy, and there we go. Okay, rock on. And get it sparkly nails. I need to do sparkly nails too. Okay, I'm just gonna be giggling. I think I'm gonna pee my pants a little. Okay, that's okay. Thanks, Angela.
Thank you so much.
Who gets to follow Angela? Ooh, that's gonna be Sherry at Jemmy Wads. Okay, hold on. Sherry at Jemmy Wads. And she's muted because I'm gonna just talk over until she unclicks the little thing. And there we go. Doesn't she have the most beautiful little smile? She just smiles and you're just like, I know, I told you I'm like on the verge of peeing my pants. So this is gonna be great.
I know. I was going to ask if you wanted a potty break, but
no need for a potty break. Don't worry about it. I have pillows underneath me. It's gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, I'm getting of that age where it's like it's a real thing. I always thought the women that said it were like, and then you start seeing all the little the commercials of I'm just like, they're my age now.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah,
Hi Sherry. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much for having me on tonight.
You're welcome. What are you going to be doing?
I am going to be a part of the crystal panel.
That works too.
That works too, yes. And so I'm one of 4 vendors. Oh, there's 3 other people that will be.
There's 3 other people. You're also one of our sponsors. Hold on, let's look at the new logo. By the way, Jemmy One just got rebranded, everybody, and it's really fantastic. Okay.
Thank you.
I thought I'd do a shameless plug. You got to do it.
And so we will be talking about now you have a crystal, and now what? And
great.
It's going to be very cool. So people can ask us questions. I'm sure that you'll be facilitating it too.
Maybe one of the invisible friends will.
Maybe
that could be really cool. Actually,
I think so. But all of us on that panel are coming together and bring so many different aspects to it and how we work with crystals, because I know I work with it in a different way than, I don't know, like Jessica from Moxie Malas. So, but we all have a very common ground. So it'll be really fun. And it's at no charge, and it's at 3:00 on Saturday, March 8th. And it's from 3 to 3:45.
Sure. It's all good.
Okay.
It might go long.
We might go longer. We don't know. But okay. It's a time for you to explore. It's your time to be curious. And it's an environment that's friendly, and it's not going to be set up like, oh, how do you not know what rose quartz is? Or
we might just giggle a little bit about the rose quartz. No, I'm just kidding. We won't do that.
But I mean, there's so many different meanings for everything, but it's also how it's attracted to you, and that's what's something else that's really important as well. So yeah.
So the panel is going to be So I Bought a Crystal, Now What? It's at 3:00 on Saturday, and it has Jessica from Moxie Malas. It has Lynn Van from Crystal Lynn. It has Sherry, and then it has Robin from Spirit Haven. So these beautiful souls. What are you laughing at me for?
Someone just posted something in the comments about you. That's okay.
Oh no, what did I do now?
Yeah, they just curious about the pee.
Oh, it didn't happen, Pete. We pulled it back. It's okay. There's no need. We're good for now. But if I all of a sudden drop the mic and Jamie's on instead of me, we know what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a panel, and so I bought a crystal, and it's going to be this just popcorn of, so I've heard about this, or I bought this, or
Mhm.
how do you cleanse them, or how do you
Yes.
wear them? So I have, no lie, I'm doing a science experiment. I can't believe I'm admitting this, but I am. I have like 6 shungites in my bra because I've been like
Oh,
playing with.
no, that's
So
perfect.
I'm reading about Joyce wrote about Sabata about breast health, and I'm for the magazine. I'm thinking about like how can we use crystals, and I know a lot of women like and men and whomever are like putting crystals all over their body,
Yes.
and like it's gonna be really, we should really start it with like, okay, everybody get your crystals out, and you'll see all these people like going like this to pull all
I
the
don't know if
crystals
they're
out of their.
but yeah, I mean, and like Echo always talks about like, always having a mirror on and, reflecting. I mean, that's not just crystals, but I mean, there's many different ways. I mean, and crystals, that's how Gemmy One started, is that crystals heal your plants. So you'll help heal and grow your plants. So
Grab a crystal. Okay, so you're on the panel, but you're also on behalf of
I also
Jemmy
have a
Wands.
booth. I
Yeah,
also
you
have a
also have a
booth.
booth, and
So
you'll be there
here
both
is,
days.
yes, I am
Okay.
there Saturday and Sunday. So here's a Gemmy Wand, and here's one that I was working on during the show last night.
Oh, so it's
Um,
copper, and then
it's
crystals, and then
copper and
driftwood.
crystals and driftwood. Yes. So, and they're all sealed, and yeah, and they all have different charms. And yeah, in fact, I'm working on one right now. I always work on them. So I talk about spirits and guides coming in and talking to me. I mean, that's how they are for me. But going back to the panel, I mean, this is going to be amazing for people. It's going to be a really safe space and amazing for people to be able to ask questions.
Well, and everybody on the panel also has the resources to say, okay, go with this or that, or here's my card, or here's my information, or by the way, I have a booth. And we also positioned you so that if people want to go shopping afterwards because they have some new crystals they're curious about, they can.
Yes, that's true. Absolutely.
There's a little bit of strategy in Kelly's little world.
There's always strategy. There's always strategy.
Okay, if someone wants to find you ahead of time, how do they find you?
They can find me at Gemmy Wands, GEMMEWANDS.com, or my email, Sherry, CHERI, at Gemmy, GEMMEWANDS.com.
Awesome. Well done.
Yay!
And we will see you next week. But we might see you sooner because we might be circling back.
We
Okay.
might.
But you never know.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. It's been a great show so far. I'm just laughing it up in the background.
Everybody's just laughing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. We got to have fun, right?
The energy is great, though. Having fun is important. That's what we're going to be doing.
Well,
having fun.
Sarah is magical, and she is going to be our 5 o'clock. Okay, so we have the panel discussion from 3 to 4, and then we have an hour. The room is going to go dark. And it's going to become magical with roses and crystal bowls and all the beautiful things that Sarah is going to be presenting and co-presenting with Angela, her partner in crime. And that is going to be at 5 o'clock to 6:30. And it's a sacred rose healing sound bath. There is a $44 ask with it. And tell us a little bit about the experience.
Yes. So on Echo show last night, she was asking, do people have
what?
to disrobe?
First off,
there, if you've never been to a sound bath, there's no disrobing. Like, remove all of the ideas about what a bath means for you. And instead think about relaxing in a chair or on a yoga mat if you brought it, and allowing the vibration of the crystal singing bowl sound to just kind of move through you both energetically and physically. So we're going to start off with the room being set up with a beautiful altar that's going to have all of these wonderful roses on it, because this is it's multifaceted. The roses vibrate at 320 megahertz, which is 4.5 times the human body, and they can create shifts in both your physical body, in your aura. It is amazing.
I'm
They
just like
do
connecting with
this-
them, like floating, like, here we go. Could you just do it now? Like, forget the
Right?
show. Let's just do it.
Exactly. So you come to the altar, you pick your roses, you get settled in, and then I take you on a guided meditation to get you grounded, connect you with the rose, connect you with the divine. We take you on a little beautiful journey, and then I kind of trail off and fade away, and you are lifted up by the beautiful vibration of the crystal singing bowls. It's very magical. It's incredibly relaxing, deeply restorative. It is an experience, not just a sound bath, but it really is a beautiful, beautiful experience. And the roses just add this beautiful texture to the experience that I think, creates unfoldings in your life, which is magical. And you take those beautiful roses home and you continue to work with them after our sound bath in the coming days. And eventually, when you're done working with them, for some people, that's very quick. And for others, they dry them and keep them until they're brittle and then they burn them. There's so many ways, but we give them back to the earth when we're done. It's just a wonderful experience.
Just have a moment for the roses. Because you know me, I like me some roses.
I know, me
Yeah,
too.
I'm just I always love when you're at Echo Bodine's for Urapalooza and it's the end of the day. I strategically come at the end of the day, not just for the reflexology, but for the roses. I'm just kidding. I didn't think about that. But it's always a lovely thing to be able to leave and go, I have some roses. I have some roses from Sarah. They're always fantastic. And you always have the happiest roses. You really
I love
do.
the roses. We connect before we do any work together. I'll have a booth as well. So if you want to experience like a little bit more of a intimate, deeper relaxation besides the sound bath, stop by and have a private session with me and experience the beautiful healing work the roses can do in conjunction with intuitive Reiki. I'm also an intuitive medium. And so I pass along those beautiful messages that come from beyond. It could be your higher self, your guides, your ancestors. It's generally what you need to know, maybe not what you're always looking to know.
I know.
Right?
Yep.
And which I think, can be really beautiful and help you take that next step.
Oh, I just found your booth. She's in booth 401, everybody. So you have Angela in 104 and you have Sarah in 401. And oh yeah, you have a really good booth. Like you're like an anchor, right? Ooh, yeah. Okay. 401, everybody. Okay. So how do they book with you ahead of time?
Yes, on my website at sacredoakshealing.com. Go to the booking page, and then there's going to be a little section that says Holistic Fairs and Aurapalooza. Go under that, and the Edge bookability for 20 and 40-minute sessions will sit right there. And book for March 8th or 9th. I'll be there both days. I have to dip out a little bit early on Saturday to get set up for that beautiful sound bath for you. But there's plenty of openings. And the first 5 people that book with me get a free ticket for the event. So please do that.
Yeah.
And then you'll experience the magic of Saturday and you'll want to come back for Sunday too.
Some events make if a 2-day event, they kind of like slough off for the second day. Oh no, we're bringing it the whole time. Like we're full throttle.
Absolutely. I'm closing out on Saturday, and then you have Coffee with the Angels opening up on Sunday, and so many beautiful speakers the rest of that day. And I'm like Eric, Bert. Oh my gosh, so much fun. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. Well, thank you for being a part of it. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thanks for being on tonight.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. You guys, I know. Just mark off the calendar. March 8th and 9th. You're committed. You're coming to Minneapolis. You're going to join us. Okay. Amber, you're next. Amber has been waiting so patiently. And she's one of our Sunday people. So everybody that was already talking was on Saturday. And Amber, after Coffee with the Angels, Amber is going to be kicking us off with a workshop on Sunday. Amber, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. This has been such a fun show. I've been in the background laughing the entire time too.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. Thank you. Introduce yourself. And you're not, I mean, you're a friend of the Edge. You're a friend of our events, and people already know you. And I think that you're going to have, like Angela said, all the rooms are going to be full here, there, and everywhere. So just tell us a little bit about yourself and then what you're going to be doing, because you're doing a workshop like Carol's doing. And so it's an opportunity for people to go a little deeper with you. Go for it.
So my name is Amber Meyer, and I'm a soul alignment coach, and I'm the founder of the Akashic Angel Healing Academy. And what I do is I help spiritual seekers and light workers discover their soul purpose and really awaken their intuitive gifts and work past all the blocks that get you in the way of doing both those things, so you can fully step into your power and your purpose. And so I specialize in the Akashic records and in angel healing. And so I love working with people one-on-one and helping them pass their blocks. But one of the things that I'm actually most passionate about is helping people really connect to their intuition themselves through the angels and the Akashic records. And that is what I am doing in this workshop. My workshop is titled Unlock the Akashic Records, Activate Your Intuition and Discover Your Purpose. So if you have ever had any curiosity about the Akashic records, which are like your soul records, like the library of your soul, you definitely want to come to this event. We're going to talk about all the amazing things that you can do in the Akashic records. If people have heard of them, most of the time what I hear is like, oh, that's where you explore your past lives, right? And yes, but it's about this much of what you can do in the Akashic records. There's so much powerful healing in there. You can learn about your soul purpose. You can learn about your gifts. You can learn about the purpose of your soul relationships. It just, yeah, I could go on and on. Why it's such a fantastic tool that I think everybody needs. And one of the things that I'm really passionate about doing, and I find that I attract a lot of people who really struggle to connect to their intuition. And I know that I really did. Like I was like in super self-doubt for a really long time. And so I love helping people understand how their intuition works and help them understand what it's going to be like for them. So if you're a person that is like, I'm coming to these events because I'm really curious and I really wish I could do these things too, I'm here to tell you that you can. And I want to show you how to do that. Everyone has access to their own Akashic records. And so we'll be exploring your intuitive senses and talk about some of the really common blocks that hold you back. And then I think the most fun part is you're going to be able to access your own Akashic records and receive guidance about your soul purpose. There's actually this fun little exercise I like to have you go through where I'll have you access your intuition and ask a question. And then I'll lead you through the process of opening up your Akashic records and have you ask the same question. And then you can like really feel the difference between the energies and like how much more information you get from the Akashic records. And I'm going to share with you my process on how to get into the records, and you'll be taking that home with yourself so you can keep practicing going into the records like long after the workshop too. So I'm super excited about it. It's Sunday. It kicks off when the main doors event to the event open up. It's from 11 to 12:30. So
we actually moved you to 11:15 just so people can have a little bit of time to sneak in. I just thought I'd let you know that.
That is perfect. Good.
That's just 15 minutes makes a huge difference. You'd never guess, but I was like, oh, I just printed signage up, so I know this.
Good. Yeah, no, it's super smart. Super smart. Yeah. So
and you're doing that, and then people can walk over and go see Echo Bodine. So you can dial in, go like this with Amber, and then oh gosh, you guys, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. You also have a program that you're running right now, Lightworkers Luminaries. I'm saying it wrong just because I'm on camera on the show.
The Akashic Angel Healing Academy is actually a 6-month dual certification program that I teach people how to read the Akashic records for themselves and others, and how to communicate and channel angels, and how to work with angels to do really deep healing work. And so that's actually open for enrollment now. And so if that is something that is you're interested in, there's actually the kind of the early bird registration is open just through March 2nd, and we kick off that week. And so you'd want to check it out. Everything's on my website, so that's the best way to get a hold of me. You can send me messages through there. It's just www.ambermaier.com, AMBERMAIER.com. And so you can learn about the Akashic Angel Healing Academy. You can send me a message, because I'll also be at the event offering private Akashic record readings, angel readings, and healings there too. So if you want to have that one-on-one in the records of your soul, I'm there for you to do that too.
That's amazing. Okay. This is going to be good. I'm really, really excited. Okay. Thanks, Amber.
Thanks. For
Oh,
having
there,
me.
now it pops up. I was like, everybody, there's her website, and it wasn't coming up, and now it does. There's magical. Okay. I'm going to bring everybody back to the stage, and we're going to say goodbye. And thank you for being here. And Angela's frozen. That's why she's going to pop in and pop out. We're just going to be like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Is there anybody that has? Oh my gosh, there is some grammar for the authors out there. Any parting words before we depart? And we'll see you guys on the 8th. Please, the floor is yours. Paper, rock, scissors. Amber, go.
I would say if you want to feel like a kid in a candy shop, you got to come to this event. You're going to come in and you're going to be like, oh my God, there's so much fun stuff to do here. I don't even know where to start. And that's why it's a 2-day event, because there's just so many fun things to choose from. So come be like a kid in a candy shop with us. We want to hang out with you.
Better than Disney World. Better than Disney World.
And if you're just curious, I was going to say, some people are curious and maybe a little bit apprehensive for a show like this. Not quite sure what to expect if you've never been to something like this before. But all of us are just so open and welcoming. And so you'll feel like you're with old friends. Just come and join us and let us ease you into this new world if it's new to you.
And I think too, if you're new or if you're like not new, really just making 2025 like your extraordinary year, releasing, anything that's no longer serving you. You're going to find that here with all of us and all the vendors.
I would
fantastic.
say pay attention to your body. And if you feel that lightness, that bubbling, that expansiveness, come join us. Even if your rational mind is giving you lots of reasons why not to, come join us.
One thing as people heal is crying. So bring tissues. We'll have tissues. Crying is one of the best forms of healing, is what I say to my patients and clients. It's kind of like those healing crystals. And I know all of you all here can also attest. So I think it's going to be a wonderful event. I can't wait to attend some of my own workshops to see all of you.
I know it's going to be fun. Okay, Carol, Sherry.
I just think
Bueller.
that with so many vendors, so many workshops, so many speakers, really the audience should consider coming for both days, not just one.
Yes. Weekend passes. It's
Yeah.
the way to do it. I mean, seriously.
I completely agree. I mean, because it's very juicy with what is being offered, just within the show. I mean, not the show itself with all the vendors and what everyone is offering, but also the workshops and the different experiences for everyone. There will be healing. There'll be lots of energy and lots of positive energy for you to be around, which is something that we are all craving.
Well, and our this beautiful, we support each other. It is about collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
So Sherry might say, hey, I don't have that, but Sarah has it on her booth. And by the way, I'll walk you over there.
Yeah.
Or, oh my gosh, you need to have your eyes read. Carol is doing, and Carol, I don't know if you're doing the eyes or not, but like,
I am.
there you go. Like, right. Oh, right. So, you're curious about Akashic Records, go see Amber. I mean, so there's so much community and people really even though there might be some overlap of offerings, I promise you, it's just, we're really, really trying hard. This has been really curated with a lot of love and care. And I think I'm going to get some buckets that say leave the fear at the door. And then, Shayna, what did you say? Like, all imaginary friends are free. That is just awesome.
Invisible friends are free.
Invisible friends are free. Like, oh my gosh. I just see all these little kids coming in, and adults, because we all have our invisible friends, right? And going, oh, you know what we should do? We should have a chair in every room that is set up for the invisible friends. Okay, I'm going to do that. We're going to have the invisible friend chair. Okay, rock on. You guys are inspiring. I'm coming up with all these ideas. I wish someone was recording this. I'm just kidding. Okay. Thank you so much. I can't thank you guys enough for just supporting and being a part of our platform and our events and our experiences and just us, because this is just, this is a gift that we all get to co-create and have a magical weekend. So until March 8th, everybody, on behalf of Eric, who had a family emergency, love to Kansas City and the beautiful Mr. Eric, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dialing in. We had all these people watching it today. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I loved, by the way, behind the stage when I'm talking and trying to have a rational conversation with you, the rest of you laughing was just awesome.
Yes.
That's a fun show. Okay, you guys, thank you for everything. And we'll see you March 8th and 9th.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Explore your higher consciousness with the Edge Media platform. We're a multimedia platform dedicated to connecting curious teachers and seekers in a safe, welcoming space. Dive into spiritual growth with our print magazine, digital content, podcasts, and in-person experiences. Whether you're seeking wisdom or sharing it, we're here to inspire and uplift your journey, here, there, and everywhere.